Cool.
Sorry.
First off, I'll welcome everyone. It's our last team call of March. It's going to be like our next quarter kickoff call, or April kickoff call. I really just wanted to kind of set the tone for the next month. I know we're all in a very crazy time and trying to just figure out what our schedule should be, maybe failing a little bit on incorporating the business because family life obviously has taken over, and just maybe losing focus on what it is that we're here to do. And right now is really an important time for what we do. It might not necessarily be the time that we see the biggest paychecks, which, it's more about giving value to people right now while they are out of options and they have to be home. But I can guarantee that if you're showing up and you're adding value right now, that you're going to see some of the biggest paychecks that you have as a result of what you're doing right now. So I wanted to play a quick video that I found to be really good. It's from Bob Heilig, and he's kind of one of my go-tos in terms of like leadership, recruiting, training. He's very big on giving as much value as possible, and he also is very against like the network marketing trolls out there. Like, it's very, we're here to serve a purpose. We need to keep this as a profession, make it what it should be, and that's us serving people, not us preying on anybody. And I think that right now the message is really good. So I'm going to share my screen really quickly and play this quick video, and then we'll just chat a little bit about what's to come. And I told Amanda, Zoom apparently, because I have so many new subscribers, is lowering bandwidth. So if there's any issues, it's not me, it's probably them, like, buffering things at a different pace. But I'm gonna make the screen big here, and I'm gonna play this video from Bob. Here we go.
Look at everything that's happening in the world today because of the coronavirus outbreak. Schools are shutting down, businesses are closing, people are going crazy, they're freaking out. And I'm not gonna sit here and predict that I know what's gonna happen or how this is gonna all play out, but watching this happen and watching the way that people are responding is an important reminder to all of us that what we have to offer for people with this profession is more important than it's ever been. See, people, they love to hate on network marketing. They love to talk down on it, say it doesn't work, it's a scam. But here's the interesting thing. It's not until something like this happens, and eventually this may have an effect on people's ability to earn an income or to make a living. It's not until something like this happens that they finally begin to realize the importance of having a plan B in their life. The value of being able to have a secondary stream of income that they can earn from the comfort of their home. And look, I just truly believe this. The world we live in today, with all the uncertainty out there, but also all the opportunity that we have, if you do not have a secondary stream of income for your family and your household, I believe it is irresponsible. Look, when I look at this profession of network marketing, the opportunity that we have to offer people today is so far greater than it has ever been. I mean, this is literally the best time in history to be alive when you look at things like social media and video technology, the ability for people to create thousands of dollars of additional income from the comfort of their home, and for people that are willing to work hard enough to give them the opportunity to create true freedom and fulfillment in their lives. The reality is this: most other jobs and professions out there, they don't offer these things to people. Why am I sharing this with you today? Why did I think it was important to create this video? Well, I'll tell you why I'm not sharing this with you. I'm not sharing this with you so that you can immediately go to your Facebook profile or your Instagram page and start sharing with all the people out there about how their jobs are terrible and here's the reason why you should be in a network marketing business. It's not so that you can go on social media and say, I told you so, thinking that tearing other people's choice of career down or making them feel bad, thinking that that's going to get them to want to sign up with you. Because if you haven't already figured this out, it's not. And if you're one of those people, you're a part of the problem that this profession faces today. You're a part of the reason why people look down on what we do. No, that's not why I'm sharing this with you. Here's why I am sharing it. Because some of you need to start believing harder in what you have to offer. Some of you need to stop playing around with this thing. Some of you need to stop wondering, do people really want this? Do they need it? The answer is a resounding yes. And if this craziness hasn't woken you up to that fact, I don't know what is. People need something like this more now than they ever have. You have a gift that you can offer people. The gift of financial stability. The gift of potentially having financial freedom in their lives. The gift that a plan B and secondary income. Just think about, if this thing continues to play out the way that it is, think about how much more security and peace of mind people would have knowing that they had something like this in their household. And here's my challenge to you today. If you are watching this video, get out there and start sharing this gift that you have to offer people called network marketing, called your products, called your business. Start sharing it in a way that you never have before, knowing that the world we live in today, people have never needed something more than what you have. Don't be a part of the problem. Be a part of the solution. Be proud about what you do. Be confident. Start believing harder and realize people do need what you have. So, hey, look, if you got any value out of this message today, do me a favor, share it with someone on your team. I hope that it impacted you in a way as well.
All right, hopefully that got you a little pumped up. I feel like whenever I listen to his messages, if you follow, like, I think he has a free Facebook community, or if you follow his Facebook page, he offers trainings and value constantly. So he's a really good person to follow if you just want like a, different perspective outside of like the Beachbody world. Of course, if you heard Carl last week on the National Wake Up Call, you'll know that like the number of BOD subscribers has increased tremendously. If you're paying any attention to like your Gmail inbox, you'll even see that there's ads in there for Beachbody On Demand. I've had people reach out to me and just be like, hey, don't you do this? Can I sign up for this? And it's, right now it's just like I'm trying to give as much value as possible while, Success Club points are great and the income is great. That will come if you help as many people right now as possible. So if you're not using that 14-day free trial or the kids free workouts or posting about them daily, I would encourage you to do it because I think that is how you start the conversation with people. I have a couple of stories that I've seen a couple other coaches post where they literally are just putting like, I've been asked a lot of questions about Beachbody On Demand since that's what I use. Of course, there's a free 14-day free trial, but if you want, there's 3 month, 6 month, year subscriptions, or you can upgrade to a challenge pack. So I'll share those because I think it is helpful to put that information out there too, especially right now. And like, there are issues with getting food and the proper nutrition that you need when you go to the stores. You don't always know what you're going to have. Like something like this does make sense for a lot of families. That being said, I talked to Stacy about this today. Like I'm getting a lot of coach cancellations. I'm getting a lot of customers canceling their home direct because they're worried about cost. I think it honestly is just like, you cannot take this stuff personally. You have to know that some people's finances are being cut. Some people are, worried about their jobs being cut. Some people are, obviously have a spouse maybe who doesn't have a part-time job anymore that they used to have, things like that. So add value where you can. And it's a good opportunity to talk to people about the coaching opportunity if they've been really engaged challengers for you. I know that not everybody is comfortable with it, but honestly, right now it's more like, hey, you don't have to be this active, put your face out there constantly coach like me, but this is an easy thing that you could be sharing in your stories with your friends and family that are stuck at home. And maybe it's a way that you can just help like people that are close to you. And that's honestly how most coaches get started anyways, right? It's like, I want to cover the cost of my Shakeology. Okay, find 3 friends. Like, I think we've gotten it so overly complicated in what coaching is, when in reality, like, there are hobby coaches that are perfectly content being hobby coaches. There are part-time coaches perfectly content being in those roles. I mean, our team is full of people that are not full-time coaches. And clearly, it doesn't have to be something that consumes all of your time. It can't for most of us. And I think that's something that we can share more honestly without it feeling very salesy right now. Because it's just like, hey, have you thought about this? Like, now is the time to do this. So hopefully that helps. I feel like sharing more about like obviously workouts is something our team is completely comfortable with. Sharing about the business is an area of complete discomfort. I think if we dumb it down some though and just say it really is about like, helping fulfill needs or, sharing this free resource that I have or hooking somebody up with a meal plan or creating this community, it becomes more simple for people and maybe something that they think that they can do. And I'm feeling like in the conversations I'm having with people, they're like, well, right now I do know like people that would love to do these types of workouts too. Okay. So it's a little bit easier to have people sign up as a coach and help that next person. So there's a lot of aspects of this right now. Like, I think we're all a little like, just adapting to this new normal, but don't let it like make what we do seem, too difficult or too time consuming. Like, do it when you can. Tell other people that it's something they can do when they can. Continue to share your positivity and your uplifting, like, motivation, because I think that's what people are looking for more than ever. Like, if I hear the word social distancing one more time, my mind might explode. Like, I just want to talk about like the things that still are the things that make me, happy or bring me joy, and I think that other people really are craving that more. And so I think being that light in social media posts and stories is more important than ever right now, even if it doesn't mean like you're making your biggest paychecks. You guys, I feel like that's kind of like look at the call tonight. Like, a lot of people probably are frustrated because this month has been not the best, and then they don't show up. Like, you got to show up through this stuff, because this is like where you get, more strength, and you get more resilience towards these things. And you learn that like over the course of this business, it's going to be like this. I mean, this is something none of us have ever seen in our lives, but I think just showing up and like kind of banding together is something we all need more. So I wanted to just give a shout out for Success Club. I know I just did it in the team page, but I know there's 24 hours left in the month, and we have some ladies on the board. If you have started to see these 1 points come in on your Success Club, that's Beachbody's retention program that they are testing right now. Basically, I think it's every 200 volume points that renew, you get 1 point. So that's pretty cool. Like, if, basically Shakeology, when it renews, is 90 points. So if you get 2 to 3 customers who have renewals of Shakeology or Performance, that's an extra Success Club point for you. Stacy shared today in the team page too that they're going to start sending out the upgrade to challenge pack renewal emails. That's awesome. I have one that I got from another coach last month, and I've been sending them, but I feel like my emails don't always get opened. So to have it come from Beachbody also will be amazing. But I did want to give a shout out to Destiny. I know she got 1 retention point. Stacy has 1 retention point. I got 1 retention point. You can just tell because it's the odd numbers. And then I want to give a shout out to Amanda for helping one customer and adding a coach to her team. Ashley said, I don't know how I did it, but I'm at Success Club 4. Clearly, it's just consistency. Even if you don't always feel like you're on top of your game, you still show up. Maybe not every single day, as many times throughout the day, but you still show up in your stories, and I think that makes a big difference. Stacy locked in Success Club and added 2 coaches, and then I added 5 coaches. I wanted to recognize Randa. She's on the call. She's a new coach. She actually was a coach previously under my old team with Breen. Stacy knows Breen. And she has been a challenger in our groups for some time, but she signed up as a coach again, and she's going to maybe be a hobby coach. We had a little first conversation last week. She's also an attorney, like me, and I think that's why Breen connected us way back in the day. And she lives in Texas currently, and she's a mama, and I know the community is good for her, just like it is for the rest of us. And then you saw like Nicole on last week's call. I added Maria. She's in our challenge group for 10 rounds. She already posted today. She did her first workout and Transform 20, just knocked it out. So if everybody can give her some love. And then had a couple of old coaches come back with the 10 rounds challenge pack. I don't know they actually want to coach, but of course that's the only way they can sign up right now. And then I don't know if anybody else has any new coaches they want to like introduce to the team name wise, so we can make sure to like, show them some love. I feel like that would be helpful for the future too, because sometimes now it gets a little lost in the mix. Stacy, do you have some people?
They're not, one of the girls, that signed as a coach has been ordering for me from years. And because she wanted to do 10 rounds so bad, she signed up as a coach. So that's why that one is a coach. And then, I'm bad coach Momadine over here right now. I'm trying to remember who the other coach is at the moment.
Amanda, you had Crystal, is that right? Is Crystal?
Yes, she did at the very beginning of the month. Just say some phrases that I can get her to do something.
Oh wait, you added somebody named Crystal too?
Yeah, I had a Crystal who signed up the very beginning of March. I'm sorry, I got really confused.
Oh no, I just remembered Amanda had Crystal, and I think Crystal's been posting pretty regularly.
Yeah, I didn't welcome Crystal on our team page because like I normally do, but she's just I did in our like challenge group and stuff, but
That's what I did too.
yeah, she's strictly just challenger, and she hasn't done anything.
I mean, this month has thrown everybody for a loop. So I also
Yeah.
wouldn't get like upset if you have challengers that are like, I haven't started yet. I've noticed
Yes.
I've had ones that are like, I've started and I've restarted, or I've started and I can't get out of the kitchen. Like, I feel like I've been eating unhealthy. Like, we all are there. So I think,
Yeah.
you know,
Got 2 boys, and
yeah,
it's
the last thing I want to talk about was April. So obviously we had the 10 rounds group start this week. And that's more for like coaches who signed up. The actual launch date is going to be April 6th, and that will be for customer signups as well. The other thing that's happening this month is like April 23rd is the last day for the bar blend challenge pack sale, but they actually are releasing bar early to everyone on April 24th. So when you hit Diamond, you get the coach newsletter like a day or two early. So I think Stacy
is
probably
it
got
the
it.
21st or 24th?
I think it's the 24th. Hold on.
I'll pull it up right now.
Oh.
I just saw something. My birthday's the 21st, and I saw something. Oh, so the
That's-
4 weeks of prep is that day. Sorry.
The 4 weeks of the prep and 6 weeks of the work are going to be added to the full library on April 21st. Then on April 24th, they're actually going to put bar blend on there for everyone. So I think what you'll start to see now is dates moving up with this. Like, they want to obviously attract new customers and say, we've got these options for you. So that's pretty cool.
Mhm.
The other thing this month is the
Super week.
well, yeah, they're having like an international virtual super weekend. So obviously super weekend was supposed to be in person. Now they all are virtual and everybody can go to it. And then the last thing really is like, this is the first like week or start of the new quarter. So like if you have any goals that you want to hit, like, you know, for example, if you want to hit Star Diamond this month, you have to lock it in at least by like the last 6 weeks of the quarter. If you want to attend that, what was it? I have to figure out.
Virtual summit. I think it's what they're our virtual.
I don't think I would call it that. They're still going to try to
Yeah.
push to have summit. But basically what they have is for Diamond and above,
Right.
they have this like virtual, is it like a vacation weekend or something?
Vacation. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for that, and I just wanted to go through it, it will be like a mini summit. Kendra Hall is supposed to be the keynote speaker at the actual summit. Shalene usually is a pretty big speaker when she comes in, but she's not there every year. And then they're actually going to have live workouts from Joel, Amala, Autumn, Elise, Megan Davies, and then Jericho. And then, of course, Carl will be speaking. And it's a 3-day virtual vacay in June.
Virtual book.
So the way to qualify for this is to hit and hold Diamond for 6 consecutive weeks within the second quarter, which runs from April 2nd to June 25th. So the last 6 weeks, you usually go like from June 25th and you count back, which would be, you have to lock it in by May 14th. So if you have goals, that is a good goal date to set in mind to lock something like that in. A lot of times when you lock in something, it's a little shaky at first because you're probably just putting the right people in place to get it there. 6 weeks really is always their period to say like, okay, that person actually had a home direct renew and then just cancel their account. So it's really easy to do, you guys. Like, I know that Amanda and Ashley, you both have been on the verge of Diamond for some time and kind of gone in and out depending on what your people do. I mean, you see now people go Diamond in like 30 days. I think honestly, it's just a matter of like setting the intention and going after it. Really pushing when new people sign up, encouraging them to sign up as a coach instead of just a customer. Obviously encouraging people to go Emerald as soon as possible when they join you. And this is a good time where if you like are signing people up to say, do you have any friends or family members that would want to join you too? Because most people are like, yeah, like I'm Zooming my girlfriend every night and like to have a drink for happy hour. I think she would want to work out with me too. Like legit, that is what's happening more now. And you could encourage those people to sign up as a coach themselves, and they can sign up that next person. So I think it's a really feasible time to do it. If that's something that you want to go after, let me know, and we can kind of like put a plan in place. I think it really just takes more social media presence. And I think we need to plan like 1 to 2 like coaching info sessions. I liked those 5-day workshops, but I feel like 5 days is a little long because people get disengaged. Then you have like the 1-day lives and people don't catch all the lives. I don't know what the proper, like format is, but we could always try like a happy hour, like a coaching info happy hour, let them log in via Zoom, or we could do like a Facebook video call if it's less people and just make it really informal. Maybe we share like the 11-minute what is coaching video, talk a little bit about our next group that's coming up and our next like team thing, and keep it really short and sweet. Something like that could work if you want to do that. Honestly, that's something you could literally do every year if you kept it really like 30 to 40 minutes, gave 10 minutes to answer questions, and then that was it, and I think that's easily duplicatable for the next coach that signs on. So I don't know, I'm kind of open to planning anything. I do think that the coaching sneak peek is one thing I've never felt like I've mastered, but I'm willing to try, and I'm willing to try it more frequently, especially now that, I feel like the time that people have, maybe they have a little more time on their hands to log in and view something like that. And then maybe they have a little more of a desire or a need, to create some extra income for their families. That's it. Like 5 minutes under. The last thing I was thinking about today is like, if you did the, your vision board back in January, I just want to encourage you to go back and revisit it, because I feel like it starts to kind of get far from your mind. And mine's on my screensaver, but I haven't really like sat and thought about it in a while. And now is the time again to like reset intentions,
I looked at mine today because I had to go in there to get school activity stuff this morning, and I just started laughing.
Hey,
Just because I feel like I'm in a twilight zone over here. I feel like this is like so weird.
Most people don't know what day it is. They don't know what time it is. They don't know like what they have to do tomorrow. It's crazy.
I mean, not ever having a break from your child, like not hugging anybody. I mean, it's weird. Like,
Yeah,
it's just,
I know.
like, I'm like, Brady, your 4-year-old, he's like, Mom, I want to see people. I'm a person.
Our kids don't get it. I know.
No, I hate it for the kids. I really do.
Yeah.
So even the dogs don't get it. They're like, why are y'all always here in my space?
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Any questions or anything else they want to add?
No.
You want to just take a picture?
Sure.
Randa, do you want to show your face? I'll tag you on social media if you do.
Huh? If I what? Show it?
I said Randa. I don't know if
Oh.
she's actually like actively listening in. We can take a pic. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Did anybody bring their wine or anything? You want to
I'm
try?
not in my pajamas yet. I hadn't had time.
I've worn mine since my workout. All right, here we go.
Some right here.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
I figured since I was eating apple nachos, I wouldn't have wine.
Yeah. And I straightened my hair for y'all. I like did my hair.
I would choose the apple nachos so I could have wine, as opposed to like,
Oh.
the next thing. I had a non-alcoholic beer while cooking dinner.
I'm having Riesling. So good.
Uh,
I don't think I've had wine. It's been a while since I've even had wine.
Oh no, I've become an almost every nighter.
I can't. I get up so early. I'm gonna have to drink early. By this time, I'm normally like.
that's why you're so.
I told Brady though.
consistent
I
with
said,
getting
get
up.
in bed. Huh?
That's why you're so consistent in getting up. Whereas I'm
They had
like,
to call me out this morning.
That's the one thing that I don't follow the rule on. Like people that have like PTSD and anxiety normally have problems sleeping. I don't. I might have weird dreams and stuff, but I don't have a problem falling asleep. But I mean, then again, I get up like early.
and you go 100 miles an hour all day, so
Yeah, that's true. But I already got a tan, kind of,
I'm jealous.
just from one weekend. Look at.
I'm jealous.
I've been sitting my my rear up in the kids' pool and letting them just run around me.
I love that pool. That's awesome.
I'm not here for that yet.
Ugh.
What? Oh, it's too
Fine.
cold. Yeah,
Here
yeah.
for that yet. Still like 30 something degrees. I think it was like 40 maybe today.
So
Oh,
nice.
hi. Do you want to take a picture? Not
I wasn't being antisocial. I was legit remembering, I'm supposed to send you a picture of myself.
Yeah.
And so I was like in the middle of doing that and it was saying like saving and you're like, come on. And I'm like, so I did
Well, now
that.
we can
and I'll
take a
send it
picture
to you.
before Stacy has to jump off. I know Stacy and Amanda are going to do the book club. So ready?
Yeah.
Can you smile? Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. Well,
I look like the only lunch.
Miranda, everybody.
Hi,
Hey.
nice to meet you.
Hi.
They might
Nice
not
to
see you.
meet
She reactivated her Facebook for our new group because she's not usually on Facebook.
Oh, well, I'll have to friend her.
Yeah.
Then.
She's got it. I think
Alrighty.
she's got
Y'all
it.
have a nice Monday.
Yeah, y'all have fun at book club.
Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Oh, I should probably stop recording.